House is my toothbrush.
Tahira Rahman, NBC5.
Well, coming up now, last week, the U.S. came in at an all-time low in Gallup's latest World Happiness Survey. So the survey shows a generational split, with older Americans much more likely to report being happier than younger Americans. KXAN's Tom Miller talked with Dr. Leigh Richardson about what's not working and how people can improve their happiness.
Gallup released the findings of its World Happiness Report last week, and it found the U.S. came in 23rd, which is an all-time low. What's going wrong here?
But I think that the U.S. is still suffering some we're still coming out of COVID. And I think that, when you think the age group that was the most unhappy was those under 30. And when you think about the last few years, those people may have been coming out of college. They may have been coming into a new professional life. And that's been quite different since COVID.
The happiest country in the world was Finland. What are they doing right there?
Finland's been the happiest country in the world for the last 6 years. And I think life is easier in Finland. And I'll give you 2 examples. Their public health system is decentralized. The private sector is very small, so it's much easier for people to get the help they need. Their public transportation, I think, is rated the best in Europe. So life is just easier. It's easier to get around. It's easier to get what you need.
Now, in terms of personal happiness, what are things that we can do to improve our own personal happiness? And is there a way to improve happiness collectively as a nation?
Check in with yourself every day. Tom, what do you need today? Are you feeling a little lonely, a little isolated? Do you need to have lunch with a friend? Are you feeling a little fatigued? Do you need to exercise? And stop and think about, what are you grateful for? Now, I end my day every day just naming 3 things I'm grateful for. And I think if we all do that individually and we talk about that, we can collectively create a higher energy level.
Dr. Leigh Richardson, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Bringing